This video's got a little something for everybody. How to get rid of this man, Jalen Hurts, before he disappoints you and his value could go down. I'll explain why, but how to trade him away. How to go get Rashee, who's a top 5 wide receiver per start once he's back, and what that means for this guy. And in conjunction, trade for both of them or pair them together, but also how to go get Patrick Mahomes, and specifically how to go get Patrick Mahomes using the first trade away Jalen Hurts topic. Everything, a little something for everybody. I told you the Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
What do you do if you own Jalen Hurts? I'll tell you right now, you trade him. You trade him away before it's too late. No one's saying he can't be a top 10 quarterback moving forward. No one's saying that if you make this trade, he won't. Prove me wrong, but at the end of the day, you won't be wrong. Even if I'm wrong, even if you're wrong, and it Hurts continues to play well, we're going to try and cook up a trade in the lab here, the trading lab, that makes you even Steven, even if he ends up playing at a great top 5 to 10 level. In week number 1, Hurts had 152 and 0 touchdowns through the air. He did have 62 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Yet he only finished as QB number 8 that week off of this rushing line. He doesn't do anything here. And in week number 2, he was quarterback number 26. He had 101 passing yards, barely at 100. Only at 100 because he threw a lob up to Devontae Smith, and he did all the work. 0 touchdowns again. 15 yards and 1 touchdown. And he was QB, as I said, QB 26 overall. The NFL has already said, and I have this news right here. We talked about it on the earlier show. Word broke yesterday that the NFL was going to, moving forward, examine the tush push with a very careful lens. And I'll read it right here, that they are instructing officials to call these plays tight moving forward, meaning they're going to probably look at them from above. They'll probably get instruction from above. The offsides that's taking place on this play is ridiculous. Now, I will tell you this. I still think they could pull off this play, 2 attempts maybe it takes instead of 1 to get it in the end zone. I'm not saying that Hurts can't score 1 or 2 touchdowns, but Hurts has 3 touchdowns on the year rushing, and he's still well outside the top 10 quarterbacks. Hurts is still very much a QB that you could trade around the 5 to 6 overall quarterback value territory, sometimes even higher. Someone might still say, well, I still believe he's a top 3 QB. So let's just call it top 5-ish that you're going to be able to get him at. This is something you do, and you do now, because there is a chance that this unravels. This is so bad that with the NFL really cracking down on the tush push to a degree that it might limit this. It might. And even so, I'm so worried about the way this guy, I don't even want to say throws the ball, the way this guy can't throw the ball, that if he doesn't ball out rushing the football, he gets you nothing. And again, even if I'm wrong on this and Hurts keeps delivering here and then occasionally starts throwing some touchdown passes, then I want to cook up a trade for you that it doesn't even matter. Even when we're wrong, we're breaking even. So who does that mean we go after? Mahomes, who has no wide receivers, and the Mahomes owner right now is worried about it. He's got 4 more weeks where there's nothing, and if you are owning Mahomes, you're kind of holding your breath. You got great production, but you're wondering when the bottom's going to fall out, and if you're 1-1 or 0-2, let's say, even better, then you're probably looking for a change. You could easily take this man, Jalen Hurts, and go get Patrick Mahomes and something significant. And I'm doing that every single time. So let me move this out of the way. Let's go to the board. So if we take Jalen Hurts and turn him into Patrick Mahomes and something, which I think we can do, this becomes a league-winning move, because I personally like Patrick Mahomes over Hurts moving forward. And again, his owner may like him as well, but I have a feeling that anybody that owns Mahomes and you offer them Hurts, they might be willing to give you a free RJ Harvey And that might not be enough for you. That's fine. I'm just throwing out names. I think Harvey could be a league winner. But if you don't want to wait on that, Ladd McConkey's trash to people right now who invested pretty high draft capital on him. They don't want him right now. Ladd McConkey, maybe a Mike Evans you can get, and then you throw something else in and make this a +1 waiver wire player that's popping off. Maybe this is Franklin. Maybe this is Keenan Allen, and you don't need Keenan Allen, and you want to upgrade Evans using Keenan Allen. I like that. Or Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ, a guy I love going after right now in trade. You give up Keenan Allen right here, and then you get Evans or BTJ or Evans with Patrick Mahomes. These are the kind of moves that win leagues. And frankly, you want to try to do a 2-for-1 where you get 2 for the 1. And again, Ladd comes to mind. Harvey comes to mind. Hampton comes to mind. And again, in some of these cases, you throw a little, just something small back at this person. You might have Tootin, you might have Charbonnet, you might have the ability to beef this other player up if you're giving this person Sharbs and they have potentially, Walker, and that works. Or you're giving them something along the lines of maybe you got Devontae Smith and Hurts, you stacked it, and you can throw Smith back here. Then all of a sudden, again, you're getting an Evans or a BTJ or something here. Running back upgrades could include something along the lines of you sending, let's say you send Walker and Hurts and you upgrade into Mahomes. It looks like a downgrade, but it's not. And you're able to take a Walker and turn Walker into Chase Brown. Maybe you don't like that. Maybe you like Walker. That's fine. We'll find the perfect thing for you, regardless of your desires and players that you like. So if we're doing maybe we're sending a guy we love in JCM going over with Hurts to get Mahomes, and somehow we're getting a player like Chuba Hubbard. Or maybe we're getting a wide receiver that's doubted like Nico Collins. Maybe we're throwing JCM in and we're getting a Tyler Warren. Hurts should be traded. Now, maybe you don't own Hurts and you're like, Smitty, I want to like this video, but we need more here. Well, you know what? I've got more for you. Even if you don't own this man, Jalen Hurts, I still got you covered. There's still something for you in this video. And real quickly, before we move on, I just looked at my YouTube comments right now, and 33 minutes ago, coming off of the video tonight where I did talk about this and mention this, and it triggered this topic in general for me. This right here. Chat. Hurts for Bucky. Don't underestimate the willingness to overpay from the QB needy person that lost Burrow. Fields and Burrow is dealing without JD5 right now. People are freaking out and panicking. And somebody that has, this is not going to happen for everybody, but I'm just trying to tell you that just because someone in one world can't get something doesn't mean someone in another world can't get something. Before you go, no one's doing that in my league. I'm too good. My league's too good. I would never play with peasants. I would never do that. No one would ever make trades like this. Before you run your mouth and start typing and finish typing whatever, how many times a year, answer honestly, how many times a year do you have somebody in your league do a trade where everybody goes, what? And including you, what? I should have made an offer. I didn't know he was that cheap. Come on, don't hold back. See if you can do something like this. I still believe that Patrick Mahomes is a player you should go after. So in the reverse of what we're talking about here, we want to send 2 players for Patrick Mahomes. And those 2 players could include, maybe you've got Goff and you want to send Goff and a JCM for Mahomes. Maybe you have a quarterback like Justin Herbert, and you might say, well, I like Herbert. Smitty, I almost like Herbert as much as Mahomes. That's okay. But you send a player like Herbs and JCM, or Herbs and Pittman. Some people like Pittman right now. That's fine. I'm sending Waddle off right now. Waddle for me. Send him away. Ricky Pearsall, do it live. Send him away. This is an upgrade to me. I think Mahomes is going to go ballistic. He's already doing amazing things without his wide receiver 1, which is Rashee Rice. Rice comes back. He's a top 5 player. Now, don't worry. You don't have Hurts. You don't want to go after Mahomes, or you can't get Mahomes, or you already own Mahomes. This video still has something for you. How about we go get this man, this beautiful, beautiful man. Rashee Rice, one of my favorite go-get players right now. This video is for everybody. Rice, what are we doing? How are we getting Rice? Well, first of all, you're going to tell me, Smitty, who's going to give up Rice? They've been waiting on him. Someone that has him has been waiting 2 games out of the 6. Why would they give up on him? As Mike Tyson said, you always have a plan until you get punched in the face. And those that are 0-2 that have Rice are like, I thought this was going to work. It's not. I got to trade Rice. And they're very, very eager to trade him now. So 2 players you're going to trade for Rice right now. Those 2 players include Tyreek Hill. Had a great game. Send Tyreek Hill, JCM, Tyreek Hill, and Waddle and JCM, Walker. Yes, I do trade Walker and a player, Pearsall, whoever we're talking about. A Dunze right now, plus a player. You could even say JCM to a degree, but I try not to give up JCM. I don't want to make this a trade JCM show because we love JCM, but I'm doing that trade. Quentin Johnson, QJ, send him off of Dunze. Would I trade Deebo Samuel right now, even though we love Deebo Samuel, Deebo and something? Yeah, I would. I mean, I certainly would. Deebo plus something for Rice. Rice is going to be, let me just put this as bluntly as I can put it. Rice is going to be a top 5 wide receiver upon his return. Mahomes has already said that he does not run the ball. He does not run the ball during the regular season. He just doesn't. He saves himself for the postseason. He saves the running for the postseason when it matters most. But right now, he's running like crazy because he has no pass catchers. What do you think the first thing he's going to do when he gets to the office in week 7 and he's got his running back? Yes, this is the short rushing game goes through Rashee Rice. Short passes. Hey, Rice, 2-yard slant, quick slant, take the ball. Mahomes is going to retire the running until the postseason. And this man's going to be spoon-fed. No one else is doing anything. This is his guy. People dropping the ball. Kelsey's nowhere to be found. Rice will be spoon-fed. Top 5 targets, and he will deliver because that's what he does. This is a top 5 wide receiver. If you're 2-0, 1-1, even if you're 1-1, but you know your team's good enough to maintain, go get Rice now. Go get Rice right now. 24/7 live chatting, you say? Is that what you wanted? Well, you got it. $10 a month, cancel anytime, try it out. This is my chat group. It's basically the extension of the YouTube live chat. The amazing people in there, the helpful people here 24/7 talking shop with you, talking movies, talking trades, talking football, talking life. 24/7. You hear people say, in my chat group, and you're like, I don't have a chat group. You do now. This is your family 24/7. Link in description. Also can be found at patreon.com/ you guessed it, The Fantasy Football Show. I'm also going to be drafting pretty much almost every night or every other night on Underdog. Play $5, get 50 using the link in the description. Code Smitty gets it done if you manually download the app from the App Store. And it says, how did you find out about us? You enter code Smitty. But the link, just click the link in the description of any video I have, including this one, and it inserts code Smitty for you. Pretty easy. I'll see you all later. Don't forget I'm live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. Additionally, live whenever big news breaks, and I'm live almost every single midnight Eastern for you. So we do it live, in my opinion, more than anybody you can find. Deuce.